Hello everyone, welcome back. Kevin with Survival Boards. Guys and gals, we are back out here on the river. And some of y'all said, Kevin, I'm getting tired of these videos. Why don't you do something? We're building up to it, guys. We're building up to it. We're getting ready for it. We've got a lot of ground to cover. A lot of information to cover, all kinds of stuff. And so, let's get started. Get out of the boat. Bring my rifle, my backpack. Some of y'all say, Kevin, not another backpack video. Oh man, what's that doing unstrapped? Dang it. I've been playing around with my little day pack, guys. GI Surplus Patrol Pack. This has turned into one of my most favorite backpacks. Yeah, that's it. Just all there is to it. I changed up some things. I usually carry 2 canteens. One on this side, one on that side. So I decided, I know where I'm going. There's plenty of water. I mean, there's plenty of water, guys. So, I took the canteen on this side off, put in a 20 round Magpul, bought this pouch off eBay, my Mora knife, and over here, there should be a bandage inside of there, and there is. I need to get some more of those GI issue bandages. And you say, Kevin, you don't have bandages? Like, yeah, guys, I got a lot of bandages, but most of them are over the counter, civilian stuff. Get out of the boat. Come up here. I have fallen in love with this stuff, guys. Tick Repel Tick Defense. This stuff is wonderful. I mean, just absolutely wonderful. I usually spray my pants, my boots, my socks down with this. And then I use this Repel Sportsman's Max. This is about all I buy. 40% DEET. Some of y'all say, Kevin, why don't you go to 100% DEET? Because there's no evidence that shows that 100% DEET is any better than, say, 40%. And I like these plastic bottles. Years ago, I had a top break on one of my aerosol cans, and I was unable to get the DEET out. I had to take my knife, punch a hole in it to get the stuff out. So I just stopped buying those metal aerosol cans, started buying the plastic ones. And that way, if the pump sprayer goes out, I take the top off, pour it out in my hand, whatever. So that goes around my legs, boots, socks, all the way up to my waist. This goes on from my waist up, on my hat, on my neck. And you say, Kevin, if you're by yourself, how do you get it on your back? You lean over, guys. You just lean over as far as you can. Take this stuff, spray it. Let gravity do its job. You'll feel it. You should feel it spraying on your back, so you get an idea of where you're at. Okay, so got the boat tied up, boat secure. We sprayed ourselves down with tick and mosquito repellent, and let's head into the woods. We have made our way back to where we were at last week. There's that nice pin oak right there in the middle of the screen. I'm going to put my climbing stand on. Be up there 25-30 feet or so. Overlooking this area. Just all kind of tracks through here, guys. We were in here last week. Found an area where the deer and pigs were crossing right here. And somebody posted a question and a picture. If y'all wanted me to explore this area a little bit, and somebody, I forget your name, I apologize, said yes. So I was like, okay, well, I'll come in here. But instead of going that way, we've got to look at that wildlife trail, guys, right there in the middle of the screen. Wow, there is just so many trails and everything else around here. And it goes right up through there. Okay, so let's see if we can get across here. This isn't too deep. I don't mind my feet getting a little wet. The trail that started out back there is moving away from the stream. And I was on the other side of the stream the other day, and it's just this bare grass or palm fans or whatever you want to call them. Up in here, it's just thick, thick, thick. Stream is just on the other side of that, though. It's just so overgrown. I broke off of the edge of the stream. It's about 20 feet over there. Just kind of skirting along, looking for wildlife and wild game, deer tracks, pig tracks, just whatever. Let's get back out on this trail where it's a little bit easier going. I can make a little bit better time. Man, oh man, you come through here, something can hear you 100 yards away. Now, I think this was worth the trip, guys. If this wasn't so far from the river, I mean, this is a good ways from the river. If it wasn't so far from the river, this would be a nice little camping spot. Come back up in here for a few days. Man, just look at this. It's just beautiful up in here. Absolutely beautiful. But this is also a hard natural barrier. Not a hard barrier. This is also a natural barrier that animals like deer are not going to want to cross. Yep, all kind of tracks in here. Somewhat fresh tracks, a couple of days old. Yeah, look at this, guys. Just teeming with wildlife. Well, Kevin, hey, there's got wildlife in it. Look at all the minnows, guys. Wherever there's minnows, it's going to be perch, bass, so on. Big tracks up in here. Yep, this is what I was wondering, guys. This is what I was wondering. So we've explored that little stream that starts out at the hunting stand that I'm looking at, or the area where I want to put my stand at. The stream comes around, empties into here. And so, as long as that stream is nice and wide and big, hopefully them deer will not want to cross it. Well, another spider web. It's okay. It's a little crab spider. And so, we'll put our stand up where the deer cross at. Hopefully they'll be following that trail right on around where we were at. Cross where my stand is going to be. And I'll be able to get a look at them. Just beautiful, guys. Just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so let's head back to where we're going to be camping at. And back to the boat. And then from there I'm going to be heading home. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. My camera's dead. Was going that way. Ran into a slough. Big slough. I didn't feel like crossing. So now I have to backtrack around through there. It's one reason why I like to follow them game trails, guys, because them animals picked a nice high ground, well-defined path. We started out over there, gonna move around, and track around that slough right there. Put my big camera up, have my rifle, and I need to make some time. Still got several hours of daylight left. Getting hungry. So let's get out of here. Alright guys, well we have made it back to where the stand is. And some of y'all might be saying, Kevin, were you a little worried? And it's like, I'm out of breath. Kind of rushed through that stuff. Some of y'all might be saying, Kevin, were you a little worried? And I was a little worried, but I'm more worried about getting home and having dinner with my wife than I am about losing my way out here. Let me explain something, guys. We'll get over here out of the sun. And y'all been hearing me about GPS this or that, and I've got my topographical maps with me. Have a compass, have a phone, and I have the sun. So, even if my phone broke, my maps burned, my compass didn't work, and I've got probably about 3 hours of daylight left. As long as I have that sun up, I've been taking mental notes of the shadows and the direction I'm going, the direction I needed to go to get back to the river. So as long as I had that sun up, I know the direction I needed to go. And here's that stream that we crossed over. We are going. Let's see how this is going to look. I really don't want to cut anything down up here. But they're crossing right here, guys. Let's go through here. I'm hoping to put my stand right there in the middle. That nice straight pin oak right there in the middle. I may put me a chemical attractant out here. Say something like on this tree here or something. See how that works? Or on that hanging tree right there, that one that's been over, put a chemical attractant out there, some Docin or something. try different things. But as you've seen, all the tracks, all the pig rubs, there is just wildlife all through here. And I think they're coming in here and they're turning right here. They're rubbing. Something's rubbing right there. Probably a pig. They're coming around through here. There's my stand. That's where my stand's going. Alright everyone, made it back to the boat. Using just the sun. There's the boat right there. River, pack. Using just the sun. I came out around, I don't know, 50 yards or so. Down there. And I'll take that. I'll take that. Anyway, so how did the pack do? Some of y'all are saying, Kevin, he carried back the pack. Well, this is my second time taking this pack out with this setup. I wanted to give a little brief description about it. Mower knife is still in position. There's nothing holding it in except for the clip. It's tucked into the MOLLE webbing pouch. Notice I did not have a Glock magazine in there or any other magazine. I don't think it's worth putting them in there. And here's my compass. Little compass, little air bubble, but it's working. That's right. That's pointing north. Canteen. Everything did good, guys. All right, so hang on. Yep, I like what I found. Everything's looking good. I'll be out here in a couple of weeks. Next weekend, I'm supposed to be planting a fall garden. Turnips, rutabagas, greens, mustards. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Them cicadas are loud. Loud, loud, loud. I was out on the river and I just started idling. And them things were louder than my boat motor. But anyway, guys, it's been fun. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you later.